to your 6 o'clock news. My name is Jordan Cruz, voice of Stark, and somewhat assistant director to Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. I'm here with Mallorie Rodak.
Hello, I am Mallorie Rodak, news reporter. Wait, just kidding.
I am voice of Frieren.
I'm Frieren, and we are doing a live signing and also a news reporting, apparently.
Yes. So that is not what I went to school for, but, you know, it doesn't matter. But hey, guys, how's it going? We're really happy to be doing this. First and foremost, just double checking. Hey, how's it going? Seeing our first chat person in there.
Hello.
Can you guys hear us okay? Is the audio okay? We've never used this Twitch channel before, so we just want to double check.
Oh, good. Okay.
Sound is good. Okay, perfect. Sweet.
This is my first time streaming, so I'm like kind of nervous. I've never live streamed before.
It's like, there's so much. It's a whole new world. But yeah, guys, we wanted to do this fun little Streamily signing. I know a lot of people tend to do it over Instagram, but we thought it'd be kind of fun to do it over Twitch. Just to do something together, just to support the show. I know that a lot of people are really enjoying the show so far, which is wonderful news for us.
Thank you for supporting it.
For real, it's phenomenal, the amount of love that we've been able to get just from all of you guys, and how much you guys love the show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, we're here just to sign a couple of prints for some peeps. We're here to answer a couple questions. If you have some questions in the chat you want to post, we've also got a couple questions and whatnots in here.
These are our cauldrons of questions and signing.
Yes.
So we're gonna open the cauldron and see what comes out.
Ooh, perfect. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to get this thing started, we've got a couple of our Streamily VIPs in this one, and then we've got the rest in this one. So we'll be pulling out of this one first, and then once all these are finished, we will be moving on to the smaller plot thingy.
I'm ready to
okay.
challenge you.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
First.
Okay.
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, wait, are we doing... Okay, no, are we doing
Okay, we'll do four.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes! Dang it! All right. Sweet. All right, that means I win, so I go first. Alrighty. So I'm going to pull this.
What is it?
And, I don't think this is mine. I think this is yours, actually.
Ooh!
So I got... If this wants to open up...
Oh, I sealed them pretty good.
Yeah,
so.
you did. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's looking like it is Frieren print for Daniel.
Oh.
Best elf girl has arrived.
Oh, that's good.
That's what it's looking like.
Daniel, I am excited to sign this. Let's see.
Man, let's do it.
Woo-hoo.
So, also, hello everybody. I'm seeing some more chats.
Hi.
Great to see you guys. Thanks for joining in. We're really excited to be here. Talking about Frieren and signing some wonderful prints for all you wonderful fans.
Yes, so this is our first print for Daniel. I just wanted to shout out to the artists that I commissioned for these prints. They are so good. Luki Yuki on X if you want to follow them, but incredible work. So I'm excited to get this signed.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And then while she does that, any questions in chat? Let's see. Mallorie got to play awesome ones for sure. I'll be looking at the chat a little bit while you're doing that.
Perfect.
I'm just nomming pasta. I hope that pasta's delicious.
Ooh, what kind of pasta? I need to know.
For real. Tell us. We need to know.
We must know. I'm actually quite hungry. I haven't really eaten anything all day.
Yeah. I had a Philly cheesesteak earlier today.
Oh, that's what you said. Jordan was saying he just went to the park and had a Philly cheesesteak, and it's perfect weather. We're in Dallas right now. It's super nice out.
Yeah.
So we got to take advantage of this.
It was nice, 60-ish degree weather, I think.
Mm.
So it was perfect park weather. So I had pizza. Oh, hey, Matt Voss. How's it going, man?
Oh, hey.
Good to see you. I'm just eating fish and chips. Do you collect anime Blu-rays? I do sometimes. I don't have too much anime Blu-rays, but if it's a show that I like, I might purchase a season or two.
Yeah, back in the day, with Funimation, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
They used to, after we got done with the show, they would give us the DVD of the show. And so for a while there, I started to collect a lot of anime DVDs. But since then, I really haven't. Everything's kind of streaming these days.
Yeah. I was always upset because I never got something for free there. Well, no, that's not true. I've gotten a couple things after asking, but I never got something that I was in for free.
Oh, no. Dang it. Well, shall we pull from the cauldron again?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to go this time. Let's see. Ooh, I got a question. Okay, let's check it out. It says, thoughts on the opening and ending themes.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, the thing that I always hear in my pre-roll at the very end is, da, da, da. Do you know?
Yeah, the brigade, the come back home. Yeah.
It's so memorable. The music in general, I think Evan Call is the composer for a lot of the music, and I love it so much. Like, it gives me Lord of the Rings vibes. It's incredible. I'm a huge fan.
It's gorgeous. Would you say that you have a favorite, like, opening or ending? Would you say is like, or are they both? Like, you can't be like, well, yeah, I like both. Like,
I'm gonna say something controversial. I actually prefer the music within the show.
Within the show?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very orchestral, beautiful, melodic, and that's just my vibe. So.
Nice. I mean, it is a pretty nifty soundtrack. I think they released the like soundtrack. I don't know if it was like Spotify or if it was like YouTube or just something. And Kelsey and I have been like, we need to buy this.
Oh yes, yes. All right,
perfect.
Let's pull another.
All right, I'm pulling. Oh, it looks like this one might be for me.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. I got a Stark VIP. I'm not sure who, because they didn't leave a name, but I know that somebody there wanted a Stark print signed, so I will be signing that.
And whoever you are,
I guess I'll put this here.
You made a wise decision.
Shark is best boy. Just saying.
He really is. We were talking about, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have some, I call them Frieren earrings. And so we were talking about Jordan needs to do some Stark cosplay.
Yes.
And get that jacket.
His jacket is freaking amazing.
Honestly, I would wear that jacket. It's pretty cool. His whole look is just, I want to steal the entire thing.
I know. Like,
including the giant axe. I think I would look pretty good just walking around the mall with a giant axe. I don't know.
Dude, the man has drip
for
days. So.
Oh, I love your print. That's beautiful.
Thank you. So, here we go.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka. All right.
All right.
I'll put this over here. That way it'll indicate that it's finished.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, I have one for High Elf Archer. So I know we're here to talk about Frieren, but let's talk about another elf, High Elf Archer. This is for Tony. So Tony, I'm gonna pull out your print. No quote on it, so I have to find one of my own.
You're like, oh gosh, what?
I know.
Do any of you guys have favorite quotes?
Ooh, favorite Frieren quotes.
Yeah, or High Archers.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. I like saying like, let's go on an adventure. I feel like that fits pretty well with the vibes. You know, both adventuring party type things. So
I agree. Also, it's looking like a couple more people are saying, hey, Kyle Collins, what's up, man?
Hey!
Does anyone love High Elf Archer? Yes.
Me.
Yes. Me. Do you have a favorite character you voiced besides Frieren, Mallorie?
Ooh. I mean, High Elf Archer has to probably be maybe the one. Mm-hmm. I was talking the other day about when I just get in the booth and, you know, voice that character. There's just something about it that just feels like home. Yeah. And that's really special. So she's probably maybe one of my favorites.
That's from Goblin Slayer, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Great show. If you haven't watched it, get past the first episode. Great show.
Yeah. For Jordan, how do you like directing episodes? From Mallorie, have you ever directed or planned to? So I've been enjoying directing a little bit of Frieren. It's been a lot of fun. I've gotten to work with Ben Phillips, who is Denkin. And yeah, he's a great character. And it's been really cool. I wasn't expecting that to fall into my lap, and the fact that it did, and the fact that people have been so supportive has been really a lot of fun. And Jade's just great as well too. So like getting a chance to work with her is always a joy. So I'm really enjoying getting a chance to help out on Frieren in any way that I can. I know Stark's not really in the mage arc. Oh, there we go. But I'm cool with that. Like, whenever he comes back, I'm more than happy to voice him. And
I miss him.
I miss him too.
I miss him.
He's just chilling at home. Just,
he's having a pizza on the couch, watching some TV.
Exactly. Perfect. Let's see, who else I watched date in this house? Oh, the chats though. Perfect.
You want to pull one?
I think I did pull one.
Oh, it's my
time.
turn.
Yeah, it's your
okay,
turn.
all right, let's check it out. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is Yukino print for Tyler.
Okay.
Yukino is from Fairy Tail, for those of you who have watched Fairy Tail. This is a show that is very near and dear to my heart. I feel like when I meet fans of Fairy Tail, they're very passionate, and they feel as if Fairy Tail has impacted their lives in a really positive way, like more so than other shows. There's just something about Fairy Tail, the whole fandom, that is really, really special.
Yeah.
I miss it a lot. I do.
Yeah, that's one of those shows where I feel like because it's ended now, right?
Mm-hmm,
so it's like, man, it kind of feels like a long legacy of just so many episodes where it's like there's nothing left. Like there's no new show or new season or whatever coming out, at least not to my knowledge.
Well, so there's the 100 Years Quest, I think. I don't know. Chat, keep me honest, but it's maybe a spinoff that might be happening.
Okay.
Someone once told me that Yukino could be a part of that. I haven't really looked into it. This is all hearsay, but I mean, I'm crossing my fingers that it's not the end of Fairy Tail. Like, there might be a future.
I mean, Fairy Tail's a great show, so it's like if we can get more, like I'm all for that. 100%. Let me see. So sorry guys, I gotta. You see me like looking because it's like the computer's right there, so I have to like look and make sure. It's like I need glasses, but I'm wearing them. Mallorie and Jordan, how do you feel when you heard the news of Funimation? Like Funimation, I guess shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, Funimation helped start my career. I'm sure yours as well. So
yeah, it's really interesting because next week will be my 10-year anniversary since the first time I got cast at Funimation. Jerry brought me in 10 years ago, and I mean, it's been such a wealth of opportunity since then. I'm gonna miss it, but I mean, I understand that this is kind of the future, that the two merged and now one brand is moving forward. So in a way, Funimation is always in our hearts.
Exactly. I feel the same way. I got called in for my first thing back in 2017. So to see like the purple logo, smiley face, like be no more, it's kind of sad, but I also feel like it didn't really, it's kind of like you said, like, it's like they merged and then like one brand's kind of going through. So it's like we still get anime and we're still getting to dubs. So I'm happy with that. But I am going to miss seeing like the purple smiley. Like, and
the noise that they had before every show with the animation and all of that.
You should be watching. Yeah. Just the creepy, like, hey, listen, you should be 3 a.m, whisper in your ear. Like, oh my gosh. Let me pull one more. Like, let's see what we got here. It's looking like it's something else for you.
Ooh. I feel like this is Christmas, like we're opening presents.
I know, right? Frieren Scott, LOW. I'll carry your memory into the future. LOW, is that?
I guess it's his last name, Scott Lowe. So,
Scott Lowe, okay.
He wanted the quote, "I'll carry your memory into the future," and that's about to make me cry. That's about to make me cry. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott. I'm excited to sign this.
So, thank you, Scott. So, let me see if we've got a couple other questions here. Like, hi, Mallorie and Jordan. Funimation added High School DxD. Remember? I'm going to miss Funimation. My Twitter account, I tagged you. Oh, thank you. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you've got some other questions for us, like while Mallorie or while I'm signing, like we're more than happy to answer some of your questions. If you guys want to just say hi, we're willing, and able to say hello back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, like chat with us. Like how has Frieren been for you guys? Like, is it a show that you guys have been enjoying? Is it something that you guys look forward to every week? Who are some of your favorite characters?
Oh yeah, How much do you celebrate when Frieren Friday comes around?
I know, right?
Like I do.
Heck yeah.
There you go, Scott.
Yeah.
All right, it's my turn to pull from the cauldron. I've been reading too many fantasy novels, calling this a cauldron. All right, ooh, it's another Frieren print.
Yeah.
No name on this one. Let's
Interesting.
see. But they wanted a quote. We only traveled together for a mere 10 years. You guys, you're gonna make me cry on live stream.
Just a
beautiful quotes. Oh my gosh.
Just a mere 10 years.
Just a mere 10 years. A mere 10 years that I've been working in anime too.
That's crazy. So your journey is just as long as theirs was.
I know.
That's wild.
I love it. I love it.
Frieren Friday is a holy day in my house. That's
love
great.
I love it.
That's really fun. It looks like we got a question here from Kyle. Mallorie, what was your reaction when you learned you were voicing Frieren? That's funny because that's also one of the questions here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll answer now. I remember I was walking down my stairs, right over there actually, because we're at my house right now signing, and I got a text, and I just knew that it was big. I hadn't heard of the manga or anything like that, and so then I started doing some research. I started to get the sense that there was some hype around the show, and I remember just feeling like this is big, like this is really big. There was something very special that I could already feel about the show, and then it started airing, and I feel like the fandom just grew from there as people saw how incredible the show was, and so it was definitely a life-changing moment, and I'm so grateful for it. I really am.
That's so sweet. So I'll do, like, no joke though, like when I heard that it was gonna be you, like in the show, I was like super ecstatic. Just cause like I was like, you know, cause we've known each other for like a few years now at this point, and I was just like, man, you know, like Mallorie's such a good actress, and like I want to see her like get something like big, like, you know, like have that breakout role, and you've been killing it.
Thank you.
Like
You
I saw it, I was like, yeah. I think me and Aaron Campbell both, we were just like, yeah.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
great.
That's like one of the best parts about the voice acting community is like there's such camaraderie and support for fellow voice actors when, you know, good big things happen for them, and so I'm grateful for the community as well, for you guys.
Same. So thank you.
All right, here we go. No
Perfect.
name, but beautiful quote.
Thanks for the quote.
All right.
Have you ever read any of the Frieren manga? That's a question for both of us. Have we ever read any of the Frieren manga?
I have some, and I did read some. I think I got maybe the second or the third, and yeah, it's really cool. It's neat to see the differences because at that point I think the shows had aired, so I was kind of looking at the differences between the manga and the anime, and it seemed very faithful, which I appreciate.
Yeah. I have not, but I probably should start, especially if I'm going to be helping out. That might be a good idea.
Nice.
Oh yeah. So is it my turn to
It is
pull?
your
Okay,
turn.
perfect. Let's grab something here. Let's see. Heck, I have a Heaven's Official Blessing question. Jordan, how did it feel voicing Chi-Rong? So first off, I got something for Henry, a Takato print, and his favorite line, Takato from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Oh, cool.
Which I've got right here, and then I'll answer that question while I'm signing.
Nice.
So here's the Takato print, Henry. I don't know if you're there, Henry, but this is the print. And my favorite line, how about just Ilulu, keep your shirt on? I think that's a pretty solid quote that defines
Keep your
him.
shirt on.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty. That show's pretty wild. So
Sounds fun. I need to watch.
it is wacky.
Oh, that's fun.
But to answer your question about Chi-Rong, how it felt voicing him, honestly, it was pretty crazy. I did not think that I was going to be getting Chi-Rong. Like I had no idea. And when they called me in for it, I immediately looked at like the. Gosh, was it? You know how like they have like their own wiki pages and stuff like that, but it's not like Wikipedia. It's like the wiki of like the show.
Yes.
I looked at that and I looked at the character and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. And I remember James Cheek, who is not only the writer of the show, but he's also the voice of Sen Long, I think that's his name, or Hua Chang. I think they're both the same character. He wanted to sit in on the session for Qidong when I first went in to voice him. And when I went in, I took one look and I was like, okay, I think I know what I want to do with this. And he just gave me like Joker from Batman vibes, on top of like, I don't know if you've seen Prince of Egypt, but like Ramses,
okay.
and a lot of people are like, oh, you gave him a British accent. And I was like, I mean, it's more like transatlantic. But the British, quote unquote, was inspiration from like Ramses in Prince of Egypt.
Oh, nice.
And the Joker-esque stuff was obviously inspiration from Joker from Batman. So I threw caution to the wind. I just threw some stuff out there.
That's
and
cool.
You know, I remember James telling me, hey, really cool choices, because I wasn't expecting that. Like I was expecting like something completely different, and he goes, I think you gave this character exactly like what is needed, and I think the fans are really gonna like this. And I was like, cool, sweet, I hope they do.
Nice.
And it turned out that they really liked it, so I was like, thank you guys, like I appreciate it. Cheeton's a lot of fun. He's wacky, crazy, wild.
Yeah,
and
I've
I think
seen some clips online, and it seems fun.
It's insane. I think every voice actor dreams of voicing that one crazy character, and like I've now gotten the opportunity to do that, so I'm having a blast.
True. Yeah, Frieren is there's so much about her that is kind of here, and then the characters that you get that are just up, down, sideways, here, there, those can be both. I think both types of characters can be really fun to voice, like really kind of stretching the limits of where your voice can go, but also being that kind of modicum of composure for those characters that don't have that same sort of expressive nature of their voice. So that's really fun. I'm gonna go to the cauldron and see.
Oh, please. I just finished.
Let's see if there's anything in the cauldron for me.
Here you go, Henry. If you're there, sound perfect. And I'll put this over here.
Perfect. I have a Frieren print for Remington Bodaroff.
Bodaroff.
Nice. Remington. Remington says hello. I've been watching Frieren and really enjoyed your performance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's very nice.
That's very sweet.
That was very nice. I am going to pull out a Frieren print and get to sign it.
Please, by all means. And I will be looking at the chat for some questions. Let's see here. What do you think happened in Frieren's past to make her so deadpan? Or do you think she was always like that? Honestly, I think that's just her personality. Like, I don't think there was necessarily anything. I think that's literally just how she is.
Yeah. Just being an elf also and having such a long lifespan, I think, like it might affect how that is expressed.
Yeah. She's wise beyond her years, even though she's already like 1,000. Brace yourself for your introduction to Ilulu Mallorie. She has quite the tracts of land.
Who's that?
That's Kyle. He was like, brace yourself for the introduction of Ilulu Mallorie. She has quite the tracts of land. It's true. I have to thank for getting me into this clip making. GTG guys. Oh, well, thanks for showing up. Tyrant G1. We appreciate you dropping in.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
But yeah, we've got far more prints to sign and far more questions to answer / ask.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like you finished. And thanks again, man. Like that was very, very like sweet of you to say that to Mallorie about how much you've been enjoying the show.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate your support.
All right, I think it's my turn, right? All right.
Oh, this looks like it's for you.
Ooh.
Let's see here. I wonder what this is. It's looking like a Frimmel 19.
So
Anthony, favorite line or any line of your choosing.
I'm calling this print here, who this was done by our good friend Kristen, who is a voice actress. She's an incredible artist who did this print. I call this my Frimmel print because
that's gorgeous.
That's their couple name together. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but
that's gorgeous.
The Frimmel print, it is very beautiful. So this is actually my first time signing this print.
Okay, this is really exciting.
Kristen McGuire. she was so gracious enough as to give this to me to sign at events like this, and so this is my first time signing it for Anthony. Awesome. Now, favorite line of my choosing. I don't know. That's tough. Which one do I go with?
There's so many good ones.
No.
Now this hoard of treasure is mine. That's one of my favorites.
That's so good. Oh, I love that line.
Frimmel, that's adorable. Be right back crying. That's so sweet. Do you have any dubbed anime recommendations that I need to watch? Frieren. I think Frieren's a good one. There's a lot of good dubbed anime out there.
Ooh, yes. One of my favorites is Dr. Stone. Mm-hmm. I love that series. Maybe it's the nerd inside of me that feels like I learn something every time I watch the show, but also the cast is incredible. I play Turquoise, which is a very small role, but I'm really grateful just to be a part of the show.
Same. I've watched Titan.
I would say watch Dr. Stone. I think it's a really great series, and yeah, it's one of my favorites.
100%. Another one, I guess I would recommend, this one's recent, MF Ghost. That's a pretty solid show. It's a sequel to Initial D, so if you guys are fans of Initial D at all, this is a literal sequel. It's 30 years in the future. And honestly, we had a great time. Racing's not really my thing, but watching this show and getting a chance to be a part of it, I was like, this is a pretty cool show. You don't have to be into racing to enjoy it. So I would say MF Ghost. That's a pretty good one.
Did you want a fast car after you watched it?
No, I didn't. I wanted a better car than what I have, but no, I didn't want a fast car.
All right, I'm going in. Oh, okay. This is for Hannah.
Okay.
She says...
What did she say? Tell me.
Favorite quote.
Ooh.
Oh. Are you guys seeing this, or is it just me? This is cool. Whatever it is.
That is wild. Oh, yeah. There we go. Are you guys seeing this or no? I don't know. Maybe it's just us. Are we upside down? That's really funny.
Maybe it's just us. We may stop the stream and restart it here in just
They said it looks normal, okay. Well, that's totally fair. It's not normal for us. We're literally having a rave party on the camera right now, but you know what? Well, if it works.
If it works, we're
let us know if it stops working, or let us know if it gets weird, guys.
Oh my gosh. Well, Hannah says, you are phenomenal as Frieren. Keep doing what you do best. Mwah. Thank you, Hannah. Sweet. That's so nice.
That's sweet.
Thank you.
You guys are so nice, for real. It's so great seeing comments and stuff like that sometimes, seeing how much we're able to affect lives and everything.
Absolutely. I think the fandom that I've been grateful to be a part of since Frieren started has been one of my favorite parts. Mm-hmm. Just sharing Frieren memes, clips, scenes, things like that. It
Agreed.
Just makes me really happy. So I'm really grateful for it.
I'm looking at the comments. There's no raves here.
No raves. It's kind of disappointing. I wish you could see what we see.
It's pretty funny.
We're just flipping up and down constantly.
Oh, not with that attitude, there won't be. That's a great attitude to have.
Nice.
Man, I love you guys. You guys are funny. Mallorie, were there any funny scenes when you voiced Elise from Mushoku Tensei?
Ooh, Elise, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, great show. Elise is she's an interesting one. One of my elves under my belt. Actually, she's right here. This is her right here. If y'all can see her. It was really fun to record. Actually, I recorded with Jeremy Inman, and he made me feel so at home recording the scenes that were just kind of silly and sexual, but fun. And I had a blast. I think one of my favorites is when she gets blasted out of a room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's someone kind of walks in on her doing something inappropriate, and she gets blasted out of the room. That was really fun to record because we kind of just went over the top with it. We just made it fun and campy, and I appreciate that.
I feel like sometimes you have to in those moments.
Yes.
It's just let's just, go wild. Let's be ridiculous.
Yes.
Now that's another really good show too, like Mushoku Tensei. Like
Yeah.
that was a show that I didn't really know much about, and then I just kept hearing more and more and more about it, and I was like, man, I guess this is gonna be like a big show. And then it was.
Yeah.
And it was, and I was like, oh dang, okay. A lot of people like this.
Yes.
Perfect. Is it my turn to pick from the cauldron?
I think it is.
From the Frieren cauldron.
Frieren cauldron.
Oh, okay. It looks like I got one for me.
Nice.
This is for Josh Franklin. He wanted a Leo VIP, and lyrics from my favorite like summer song. I don't have lyrics, but I have my favorite like summer album.
Oh, what is
So
it?
it's a Endless Summer by The Midnight.
Midnight. I haven't heard of this.
It's really good. It's an album. And it's
Ooh.
really I was watching it. I was listening to it on the way here.
So
It's super
I've been needing some new music, so I will definitely. What kind of music? How would you describe it?
It's like 1980, like, so it wasn't in the 80s, but it's like 1980s, like, oh gosh, it's like, it's not techno, it's softer than that. It's, oh gosh, what? There's like a certain like style of music that it's called,
Okay.
and I can't remember what it is, but I'll have to look it up. But
It
it's
sounds
really,
good.
it's really good. It's really good. But yeah, I'll just put my favorite CD is Endless Summer.
That's perfect. Yeah, I was just in the car yesterday, and I don't know, I was just feeling tired of the music I normally listen to, so I have Sirius XM, and I turned to 8s on 8. We were jamming to some Hall & Oates, just some classic
Nice.
80s vibes. I don't know, I've just been feeling the 80s music vibes lately, so I bet I might like that album.
It's freaking phenomenal. Like, my friend showed it to me, and I bought the album like immediately, like on CD.
Dang.
And Kelsey has like a bunch of their songs on Spotify, and I'm just like, every time we have a nice car drive, I'm like, hey yo, let's play the Midnight.
Let's put it on.
I'm like,
Let's
play
put
the
it
Midnight.
on.
All right, and then here's the signing. Jordan Dash Cruz.
That's a cool print.
So yeah, it was gorgeous. This one I got done by Soundless Wind. Her name's Holly, and she they did a freaking phenomenal job.
Soundless Wind is just a good name.
I know. So here's the print. We're still going techno on our end. We're still raving, but much appreciated, man. Thank you.
All
So
right.
Leo's a great character.
I have one. I'm really excited because I think I know who this is for. It's for Matthew.
Ooh, perfect.
And the quote that he has chose is, "And so begins another journey," which I feel like if it's Matthew, the Matthew that I think it is, he always chooses the best quotes. He's really good at that, so that's incredible. I'm excited to sign another Frieren, and hopefully
Yeah.
I'll get to meet you out at a con soon. Matthew and I have not met face to face yet, which is kind of remarkable because he's been a fan for years.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
Yes, hopefully soon.
And it's a synthwave. That's the style.
I like that type of music.
It's really good. Let's see, a couple questions. Jordan, how badly do you want another season of Shadow's House? Very badly. The way season 2 ended, there has to be a season 3. Like, there has to be. I refuse to believe otherwise, because you just can't end on a cliffhanger like that and not be like, hey, we're setting up something more. So I hope it comes. And then I got, what is it? We need a second season of Trapped in a Dating Sim. I agree with that as well. I don't know when it's going to happen. I remember last year around Christmas, like 2022, they announced season 2 was going to happen for Trapped in a Dating Sim. And we literally have not heard anything since. And I'm talking about like Japan had announced. So crossing my fingers, because that's a really fun show. We'll see what happens. Perfect. Is it my turn too?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it
It's
is.
like I'm so like invested. Oh, speaking of Trapped in a Dating Sim.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I got a signing for Leon print here. Not made out to anybody.
Ooh.
No like quotes or anything like that. So
They know
whoever
who they
you are,
I know who they are.
thanks for the Trapped in a Dating Sim support. I'll go ahead and I'll sign this for you. My mysterious stranger friend. So, to my stranger friend. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. All right, I'll just sign my name. All right.
Nice. Actually, you know, I'm getting kind of cold. Let me put on this cape here.
Oh shoot, she's busting it out. So, and here you go to my mysterious stranger friend. I'm not sure who you are, but I appreciate the support for Trapped in a Dating Sim. Thank you so much.
This is my part of Frieren cosplay. I've never cosplayed before, but I figured if there was a character to start with, it would be Frieren.
Yeah.
So, got my Frierings on. I've got my Frieren cape. So hopefully at a con.
Yeah. Show me the earrings like real quick.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see these, but little Frieren earrings, my Frierings. So
Frierings.
hopefully at a con I can really bust out a more complete Frieren cosplay. So
Heck yeah. You got to get the staff.
Oh,
That'd be sick.
Yeah. I do.
She's got a really cool one. So
I do, and I would just probably carry that around with me wherever I go.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Do it. I dare you. See, now you have to.
Oh, you dare
Ain't that
me.
right? That's right, chat. I dared her, so now she has to get the staff.
I don't know. Is it a triple dog dare?
Yeah, it's a triple Scooby Dooby dog there.
What?
So,
Oh no.
yeah.
Next one I
I
got.
bust those out all the time.
I know,
so.
this is a special moment, ladies and gentlemen. Special moment. This is for Cameron Murphy, and it's a Frieren print, and my favorite quote.
Okay, right on.
So, I've been writing Shall We Be Off? That's one of my favorites, but I don't know. I think Matthew had a pretty good one, too.
Yeah.
So.
It looks like everyone loves the cape, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's so great.
Thank you. I hope, I really want to go out to cons and see other Frierens. I haven't seen another Frieren IRL.
I did.
You did?
I did an event recently in San Antonio, and we saw our first Frieren cosplay, and Kelsey got a picture of me with them because I straight up pulled them aside. I was like, "Hey!" I was like, "I need a picture with you right now." And it wasn't, they weren't creeped out or anything, but they were like, "Yeah, I'll take a picture."
That's awesome.
So, also I see someone said it's a triple dash dare. So
that's so clever.
That's even better.
So clever.
That's even better. Let's see. Jay's posted some Frieren pics on her Insta story.
I've seen that.
Yes, she has. She has posted. She's been posting a lot of Frieren stuff.
I know. I love it. She the other day she ordered an acrylic stand of Frieren and Himmel and Eisen, the whole crew, and it's cool because it's reversible. One side you can see the whole crew, and then on the other side it's their statues, which I just thought was so amazing.
Got the little flowers.
Yes, the flower crowns. I forget the artist that has made it, but it's really cool. You can probably search for it.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, you need to give me this info because I need to buy one. I need to get this stuff. I told us to watch it on her stream. Fun fact, I'm trying to get a Chi-Rong cosplay done this year, and we'll be bringing a bucket of fake hands and feet to the con with me. Oh gosh.
I don't know what that means, but
my dude, he's a cannibal, and Chi-Rong's a cannibal, and he drops people in soup and eats them.
Yum.
So then he gets cut in half, and this isn't spoiler because
okay.
It's the whole thing, he's not. It's hard to explain, but let's just say he gets cut in half and he gets thrown in the soup that he eats, and dies, but he doesn't. So he just possesses somebody else.
This sounds interesting.
Yeah.
The idea of carrying a bucket of hands and feet, brilliant.
Yeah. So just you should just carry a bowl of soup, just straight up, just hey guys, I'm Chi-Rong, this is my soup. So that'd be fun. I met Jade last year at SAC Anime 2021 and 2023. Nice, dude. She's super sweet.
She's the best.
Have you watched any My Hero Academia dub? I've seen some.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen all of it, but a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Great show as well.
Yeah,
Are you?
Great show. Yeah, I've got a few smaller roles in My Hero. Nothing big, but the fandom around that is massive. It is so cool.
It's wild.
It's
the same with me. I've done a couple bits and stuff.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
I think
Yeah.
it is.
Okay. Sweet. Let's grab something. This looks like it's for you.
Ooh.
All right. A Yumi for Justin. No quote.
This is Yumi from Senran Kagura, if you guys are familiar with that show. It's been a few years since it's come out, but Yumi is known as the Ice Queen. It's a good one. It was a good one.
I had no idea what this was. And like I was on Steam and they have like a bunch of games for it. And I was like, Senran Kagura, this is like an anime game. And I clicked it and I was like, this is something else. I was like, what is this? Yes. But I was laughing. Let's just say many jiggle physics.
That's a good way to put it.
Many jiggle physics.
Many jiggle. You can see them a little bit in the
just a little bit
in the print as well. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. I forgot that had a show.
Yeah, so I'm not in the game, but I am in Shinobi Masters, which is Senran Kagura.
Okay.
It was great. It's a great cast too. Great dub, so worth a watch if you're into the jiggle physics.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. You heard it here. Let's see, Jordan. I heard you voice Dominic in Spy Family. That is correct. I do voice Dominic in Spy Family. He's pretty cool. I like the fact that he's like so normal compared to everybody else. So it's like his girlfriend's kind of a jerk, and like everyone else has this wacky, wild life, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just a dude, and I'm friends with Yor, and I guess we'll help you cook, Yor, because you need help with that. So I can appreciate Dominic, and I'm very thankful to get a chance to voice him.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just did Olga Gretcher in Spy Family for this newest season, and that was so fun. Mm-hmm. That was another one where the fandom is really big and passionate about that show, and so it was great to be a small part in that.
Dude, what I love about that show too, because I've done a lot of cons like since the show's come out, is it's always cool seeing families come with like their kids, like their little girls, always dressed up as like Anya, and like the family will be like Lloyd and like Yor, or like just someone from the show.
They bring their dog too. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen them bring their dog yet, but like it's cool to see like a show that can bring a family together, where families are like, yeah, I'm watching this with my kids, or I'm watching this with like my wife and my family, and like my daughter loves Anya, or like my son loves Bond or Lloyd, or just something like that. It's really cool. Like,
I agree. That's been one of my favorites. There was one family, it was 3 generations of anime watchers, grandma, mom, and daughter, and they all were anime fans, and I was like, you guys are the coolest family ever.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
No joke. Okay, it looks like we've got a Hia.
High Elf Archer. I abbreviated it.
Oh, okay. No name, no quote, but it does say this number.
Yeah, I didn't know how to identify this person, but it's High Elf Archer, and you bought it on December 22nd. So if that is you, if that's when you bought it, this is for you, my friend.
Whoever you are. Perfect. Let's see if we got a couple more things. Mallorie was in Spy Family too. That's correct.
Yeah.
Mallorie, I enjoy your role as Fanis Leminholz.
This is fun just
and how not to summon a demon lord season 2. I'm glad I can make a clip for you.
Thank you, Fanis Laminitis.
Oh, is that what it is?
I just wanted you to struggle through it.
Yeah, I was like Ferris Laminus. I can read, I promise. It's just really small.
Oh yeah, I can pull it forward too.
Actually, I can't read. Like I've been lying this whole time.
Wouldn't that be the funniest thing? How would you dub anime if you couldn't read the scripts?
I improv just everything. Yeah, like that's not even the lines in the show. Like I'm just.
Oh, you just make it up. You just make it up as you go. Well, that's great.
You know how I do. They've kept me around this long. So.
Here you go, no name.
Perfect.
I hope you're having a great day. All right, I think I'm going in the cauldron.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
We're almost done with the cauldron.
I know, yeah. This is another Yukino print for Daniel, and Daniel says, "Thank you for being a fan of Yukino." Oh, thank you for being a fan of Yukino. I love that show. Want it to come back. Still crossing my fingers. We shall see.
Do it.
We shall see.
Let's see. Emotional damage. That's really funny. I love that video. Would you recommend Blue Lock dub? Of course. Heck yeah.
What if I said no?
I would be like, you know what? I'd be like, you know what?
Stream over.
It's, you know what? We're ending this right now. No, Blue Lock's a lot of fun. That's a show that I got a little more hands-on with. I got a chance to work with Rig directly as his assistant director, and that was it was a lot of fun. It was a challenge. He was the one that did all the casting for the show. I just recommended a couple actor names, and he'd give them a listen and be like, oh hey, I could use them here, I could use them there. But that show has a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most challenging part, at least in talking with Rig, was getting everyone in the right place. Because it's like, oh, if I use this actor here, I can't use them later. So it's like, do I use them here now? Or do I wait and see if there's another character that I can use them as later? But if so, then who would I use now?
That's so
do
tough.
They come back?
And especially if you don't know really what's going to happen, where the character arc will go.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. That's a tough thing to cast.
Rig
is great.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
He's phenomenal. He's the first director that gave me a chance, to assistant direct for a while, for a season.
Wow.
So I owe a lot to him.
That's awesome.
He's great.
That's awesome.
And then it's looking like someone asked if we can sing. I can sing decently. I don't know about you.
Oh my gosh, my cape is going all over the place. Yeah, I was trained as a singer. I started off in 4th grade, and then I was in children's choirs, all throughout my childhood, and then I sang opera and musical theater in college.
Nice.
But once I got out of college, I really stopped singing, and a lot of the ways in which I use my voice transferred to voice acting, because I think there's a lot of those skills that you learn in singing that can apply.
Agreed. Especially breath support.
Oh
that
my
is
gosh.
a huge,
Yes.
huge thing.
Yes.
So, sweet. Let's see. It looks like I got a question.
Oh, fancy.
So it was, would you eat a jumbo berry special from the show, which is what Stark eats.
Oh yeah.
In the little bar. I would 100% eat a jumbo berry special.
That sounds really good.
It looks delicious. Just the way the show animated it and the way Stark describes it, I'm like, I am salivating at the mouth right now. I need this.
The food, the Hamburg steaks.
Yeah, those two.
We haven't recorded yet, but I think the latest episode that just came out last week has a big pile of steaks in front of Frieren. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but my mouth started watering. It looked so good.
Oh, yes, please. The food in that show looks like...
It does. You've got a really nice rice dish that Himmel, I guess, enjoyed at that very restaurant. So
okay.
I'm excited to...
Interesting. But yes, I would. Would you eat a jumbo berry special? Heck yeah.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Okay, I got one. It's for Matthew. I wonder if this is the same Matthew as before. It's an Alina Leafs print.
Nice.
And it says, "Did I ask if you were single?" Ha ha. Good one. Good one.
Nice.
Very nice. All right.
I had to refresh my page here real quick. Sorry about that. Let's see. It's me. Yes, confirmed. It's me.
It's Matthew Voss?
I believe so.
Nice. Hi.
What was that nun show you were in?
Me?
I think so. I don't think I was in a nun show.
I've been in a couple nun-esque shows. My first show ever at Funimation, 10 years ago, almost to the day, was a certain magical index too, and that was Ursula, and she was a nun. Kind of shorter blonde hair, so maybe that's the one you're thinking of. In Day Day Live, my character Nia Honjo, she kind of has a nun-esque outfit, but she's not really a nun.
Yeah, Data Live, man, that's like 5 seasons now or something.
Yes, new season also coming out. I think this year maybe.
That is crazy. I just remember because Aaron Roberts was directing season 4, and I was like, "There's 4 seasons." I was like, not that that's a bad thing, but I was like, I didn't know that there was so much of this.
The lore behind it, I kind of got into it a little bit because I can't remember if Nia's the second or the third. There's I don't know, the whole lore behind the show is very intriguing to me. Like, I want to know more about the world and where they came from and their history and all of these things. So there's a lot to explore.
Okay, and Date Alive?
Yeah, there is. Beyond the surface level, let's go on a date. There's more to explore.
Perfect. I might have to check it out, but I might have to sit around for a while because that is a long,
that's a lot of
long
episodes.
show. Looks like I got something for you once you finish that.
Oh yeah.
Another one. Archer is for Corey. Maybe you write Oral Bowl or Orobalga.
This is my favorite part of this stream is just Jordan struggling through the
Orbalgi.
Orbalgi.
Yeah.
Orkbolg is the name. That's what Kyle Archer calls.
That was my
Goblin
next
Slayer.
guess.
You were close.
That was my next guess.
You were so close. So this is for Corey.
So what is it like? What does she call? She calls
Goblin Slayer Orkbolg. I guess that's the name that she had heard prior to meeting him, and then it was kind of a nickname that stuck. So even this most recent season, she still calls Orkbolg.
Interesting. I like that print too, by the way.
Thank you. This is another Luki Yuki print. They did the majority of my prints in my store, and they're really, really talented.
Dude, that is. I like the double moon too. Like that's a nice touch.
That's another. See, I'm a big lore girl, and I want to know what are the moons about. Like, there's a theory in Goblin Slayer that the goblins actually came from the double moons.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm super curious about their world.
Heck yeah. I mean, Tatooine has 2 suns.
Yes.
Might as well have 2 moons, right? Let's see. Would you recommend Horimiya dub? Of course I would. That's a really, really great show. Marissa and Alejandro kill it as the leads in that show. And honestly, I think everyone sounds really, really good overall. It's a great show if you haven't had a chance to check it out. And honestly, like, I mean, Marissa's a really great friend of mine, and like I said, I've told her multiple times, hey, you sound great in this show. So I would definitely recommend the Horimiya dub. Absolutely. Would you recommend the Hell's Paradise dub? Yes, I also would recommend the Hell's Paradise dub. Not because I'm in it, but everyone also does amazing in that cast. Another Marissa Duran lead, or Marisa Duran, since she's Spaniard. But I would recommend the Hell's Paradise dub as well. That's another Alejandro and Marissa, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that show, just in general, is really good. It's a lot of action. I remember recording for Senta, and I'm not gonna get into spoiler territory, but there were some emotional scenes, and just everyone overall did a great job. And I think there's a reason why they were able to announce season 2 so quickly. Just because that show's phenomenal. That's awesome. It's really good.
I pulled something out of the cauldron. It says, any cons this year?
We do have some.
Ooh,
I've got a couple.
Let's see. This weekend I will be in Belton, Texas for Anime Sunika. I'm really excited for that one. It's also a food festival, so if you're in the Texas area, come on down. I have a lot more that I can't quite announce. There's Anime 405 at the end of the year that will be happening, but a few more that haven't announced yet. So I will be getting around to a few places, and I'm really excited. What about you?
I've got a couple. So the ones that I can announce, I'm doing Con Nuga in about 2 weeks in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'll be doing the week after that ChromaCon in Baltimore, and then the week after that I'm going to be doing Anime Milwaukee in Milwaukee, which I'm excited. I'm excited for all of them. I'm particularly excited for Milwaukee only because I've never been, and the person I'm hoping is going to end up being my handler, like, was the one that, like, he was like, I'm originally from Milwaukee and I'm going to be there, so if I end up handling you, like, I'll show you, like, the spots and stuff. And I was like, oh, cool, because I've never been to Milwaukee.
That's awesome.
So that's some of the ones that I've got so far that I can announce. Mm-hmm. I've got a couple of others that I'm in talks with, or that I've, maybe or maybe not, we've signed some stuff. But I can announce those at a later date once they give me the okay. But those are the ones that I can announce for now.
Cool.
Perfect. All right, and we're almost done with this one. Oh, this one's for me.
Ooh.
This one's for me. I can tell my handwriting. So this is for Nick. He wanted a Stark print. No quotes or anything. So I'll just be signing my name.
Signing your name and then signing something about the Jumbo Berry special.
The Jumbo Berry special. I'll make it out to Nick because they posted their name at the very least.
I'm starting to get hungry thinking about jumbo berries and steaks.
Try the jumbo Berry.
You're really doing it. Oh, I love it. Let's see if the cauldron has anything for me. Ooh. All right, we've got a Frieren print for June. Sorry if I mispronounced that. June. For Jun. Favorite quote or line? Favorite quote or line?
There you go.
Nice.
Thank you, Nick. Much appreciated. It's funny too, because like when it comes to the autograph part, like I don't know about you, but like I had practiced my autograph a little bit.
Aww.
And I was like, because I originally just did my name without like just regular. And I was like, no, something's missing. So I started doing it in all caps.
Oh, cool.
And it just works so much better.
Yeah,
And
your
I was like,
signature looks great.
I was like, that's what it was missing.
That's amazing.
Let's see. Jordan or Mallory, do you have any conventions coming up in California? Possibly. Not going to say more than that.
Same.
Possibly. Possibly. Can't say more. I am UK bound, guys. See you one day. I would.
That's the dream. We were just talking about that.
We were just talking about that before the stream. We would love to go overseas for a convention one of these days. I feel like there's a ton of anime fans just overseas, and it'd be cool to meet you guys. It'd be fun to just share the love, spread the love, and we want to meet you guys too. Like you gotta tell your cons like, hey, we want them, because trust me, we can try, but if there's actual demand for it, that's far better, and that looks far better on their end, because they're like, oh, people want to see them, so we want to.
Yeah, put in a good word for us with your local cons, and then hopefully we'll see you in the next couple of years.
That'd be great.
That's my fingers crossed. Somebody's joined the chat. Maybe you might recognize him. It's Rimuru.
Oh yeah.
He's here, and he just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Just get like Brittany's voice. Hey, call me.
Oh.
I can't do Brittany's voice. I couldn't if I tried on my best day. Perfect, Mallory. You were so good as Bass Reeves.
Oh, in Bass
Reeves. Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was a live action kind of guest starring thing I got to do. For Taylor Sheridan. He does like the Yellowstone shows. So it's about an actual amazing kick-ass lawman in the 1800s who,
I saw pictures of that.
Yay.
I saw it. It was like the cowboy cowgirl kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun. Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is the last VIP one.
Ooh.
So, but we're not done yet.
Not done yet.
So, I always tell Kelsey, it's better than part 1. Part 2.
Part 2.
A Frieren for Nick. No quotes, no nothing, just Nick.
You got it, Nick.
You should be like Nick, and then just like
You got it.
Oh, that's so fun. I'm making spaghetti. Also, good tips for the local cons. Yes, I hope the spaghetti's delicious.
Yeah,
and
honestly.
yes.
You guys are eating a lot of pasta tonight. I don't know what's going on, but it's like Monday pasta night. Did I not know about this?
I guess so. I didn't know this either. There's Frieren Friday, Pasta Mondays.
Pasta Monday.
And someone's just like, I want pasta.
I do too. I think.
I'm more of a linguine kind of guy, but I guess that's technically still pasta.
Still pasta. I just got some pasta from Trader Joe's. It looks like a telephone cord for those of you who are old enough to remember telephone cords. It looks delicious. I'm gonna have to make that tonight.
Do it. I dare you. I triple dash dare you. There we go.
That is like, you need to trademark that. That's beautiful.
Patented.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Is there ever a wrong night for pasta? No, I don't think there is.
I can't think of one.
I don't think so. Perfect.
That's for you, Nick.
Sweet.
Awesome. Well, we're on to the non-VIPs, but you guys are still amazing.
Yeah, you guys are freaking incredible. Like, thanks for chatting with us, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and make a choice. Let's see. Okay, this is for Colin. No quote on there, but it's a Frieren print. So, Colin, this next one is for you. Let me get him out.
Colin. Let's see. If you ever get an Anime Con UK con, if you ask them to put someone someone as a guest and you are one, they usually will allegedly, by the way, I'm back. Oh, well, hello, welcome back. And for as far as like the Anime UK con, was that just a response to somebody else, or because I know we obviously would love to do some cons like overseas, like we mentioned, but if there's a way to contact them on top of you guys contacting them, yeah, like I'd be down. I'd tell my con agent like, hey, I want this one.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
For sure.
What's the most straining type of moments to do in voice acting? If you want to take this, I can take real quick.
It's tough because there's lots of difficulties within voice acting. Sometimes the really emotional scenes can be very difficult because I think dubbing in particular is a very technical style of acting. You know, you have to match what the mouth flaps are for the character, and so there's a technicality to it that you can view it as limiting, or it can be kind of freeing in a way too. It guides your direction in a certain way. So sometimes finding that emotion within those constraints can be really difficult.
I agree. This one's for Ross. Well, it's for Anthony, but
for Anthony, it's Ross Weissa from High School DxD, and he says, "Feel free to add any greeting or quote." Nice. Sounds good, Anthony.
Do it, and then I'll respond to that question while you do that. Yeah, I agree. I think the emotional stuff is probably the hardest, just because you want it to land, and you're already being kind of put in this box, like for acting, because you have to match the lip flaps. So it's not like, oh, film or something like that, or stage even, where you can kind of just do your own thing. You have to play within the realms of that box, while at the same time still making it land. A lot of the moments where you have to go big and angry, it's like, am I going too big here? Like, does it just sound like yelling? And if I am yelling, am I yelling believably to the point where people actually feel like I'm mad? Because just because you go loud doesn't mean, that's necessarily good acting. You have to make it believable. So I would say definitely those emotional scenes they're probably the most straining. Also, if you have a character that just yells constantly, that, as fun as those are 100% like the most taxing, just because you're having to constantly yell. There's some sessions where you may even have to tell the director like, hey, I can only do an hour of this because I'm gonna shred my throat if I do anything more. So I would say those for sure.
Making a choice. This is a Frimmel print.
Frimmel.
For
Frimmel.
Haley, who apparently is a big fan from Lucas and Claire, and I'm to wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Haley! That's
happy birthday.
Awesome. And Lucas and Claire, you guys rock for getting such an awesome gift for Haley.
That's such a nice print.
Oh, I love
Kristen,
it.
if you're watching,
Yes.
that print is freaking amazing.
Yes.
Cliff, if you're watching, that print is freaking amazing too. Let's see. After watching season 1 of Goblin Slayer, it made me fall in love with High Elf Archer immediately. So someone watched season 1 and 2 and they fell in love with your character.
Oh, thank you. Did you watch the movie too? Because the movie is not one to sleep on. It's pretty good.
Do it. We triple dash dare you. So
yes.
now you have to do it. What scenes made you the most emotional? Scenes from like Frieren, or just scenes in general, like anime wise, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, for me, for Frieren, it was Himmel's funeral. That was really hard, and I had just had some death in my kind of circles, and was trying to deal with that, and so it was really hitting home. I definitely cried in the booth as I was recording that. So emotional.
Nice. I know for me it was when Stark talks about how he has someone that he needs to get back to after this adventure's over, and that he needs to like hurry because he doesn't know how much time is left. Like talking about Aizen, obviously.
Yeah.
That hit me. I didn't cry or anything, but like it hit me pretty hard because a lot of times when I'm talking about Eisen in the booth, I picture my grandfather who passed away last year, and it reminds me a lot. It's like there's so many things I wanted to tell like him, and I know he was like proud of me, and he's very like yeah, you did it. But just whenever starts talking about Eisen, like that's how I get in the zone. Is I picture my grandfather, and that just hit me pretty hard because I was like, man, he's right. Like he wants to try to get back so he can tell him all these stories because he knows he's getting older and he knows like eventually, there's going to be a point where he passes.
It's the third time I'm about to cry on this.
I'm sorry. But yeah, that's where it hit for me.
Yeah. All right, I just did a poll for James, and it's a Frieren print. So James, this one is for you.
No, I haven't heard the Goblin Crown movie. Also, it seems like they have heard of the Goblin Crown movie.
I think it's on Crunchyroll. Don't quote me on that, but I think it might be. But it's a good film. It happened during the pandemic, so it was a weird time to record. And it was only on Funimation for a certain time, and then they took it off. But I think since then, it's come back on streaming platforms.
Nice. I know nothing about Goblin Slayer, you guys, so I can't tell you anything. Like, listen to her. Don't listen to me. Let's see. Do both of you pull any pranks on your castmates whenever you're in any anime projects? And then another question is, what's your favorite kind of pasta? For me, linguine. I think linguine and bow ties are pretty good too.
I would say it's SpongeBob SquarePants shaped pasta.
Okay. Like the squares or like the
Have
bow
you seen
ties?
those? Like you get like a box of mac and cheese and it's shaped like SpongeBob, or it's shaped like Big Bird or something like that. I don't know. There's just something about that type of thing.
I was about to say like ravioli, like it's just a square, but.
Or sometimes there's in Texas they have Texas shaped pasta, which is pretty cool. I would say those are my favorite type of pasta. Weird answer for you.
Yeah, that's it. I was not expecting SpongeBob pasta.
I know.
And then as far as pranks go, I mean, no, I wouldn't say too much because we have to record one at a time. So like it's not like Mallorie and I are in the same room. So if I did prank her or vice versa, it'd be like in the Crunchyroll building, so like they probably wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah, back in the day we used to do something called bombs, which is where you would record something funny for the next voice actor to hear as they were about to say their line.
Try to make them break.
Yeah, try to make them break, try to make them laugh. Some people were very unbreakable, so it was a big competition of like, I'm gonna make this person break with how funny I can put something in their earphones. But I think something happened. I don't know the full story.
Yeah,
but
something happened.
Got maybe kept in there that wasn't supposed to keep in there in one of the shows, and so bombs have since been banned.
Yeah, unfortunately. But that would probably be like the one way we could prank people there. I'm
fun.
sure some of the directors might prank each other. I know the engineers prank each other. I know that. I'm not gonna say what they do, but like it's like silly little stuff.
That's
like
fun.
it's fun little silly stuff. But yeah. I wish we could. That'd be fun if we could do that again. But you just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
The name Crunchyroll makes me hungry, and I don't know why. Interesting.
Crunchyroll. It does sound like a very delicious type of sushi.
It does. The Crunchyroll. I think there really is a Crunchyroll like sushi.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. Also, this is a Frimmel print.
Frimmel, right here.
I can already read it. No name, no quote. Just.
Ooh, but bought on January 3rd.
January
so
3rd.
If that's you, this one is for you.
Yeah. Great print, by the way. We're plugging Kristen McGuire hard.
Yes. She has a book out. I think it's maybe on Amazon. So it's of all of her art, and it tells some stories of the art, and I think also her voice acting career. So check it out if you're a Kristen McGuire fan.
Do it. And then we got another question while you sign. Do they teach you how to age up your voice for voiceover? I noticed Frieren has a lot of this. For me, no, not really. For Stark, he's very close to just my natural voice. I mean, sometimes I'll age up a character if they cast me as a character, and they're like, hey, can you sound a little bit older? But that just kind of comes naturally. It's my voice just slightly older.
Yeah, I feel like more often than not, bless you. More often than not, it's aging down because so many anime focus on high school age kids, and so that I think is more of the test is, you know, can you age down to sometimes voice like a little boy, you know, or like a small child,
or like that really high pitched girl that's just like, you know. I'm like, I could not do that if I tried.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I think it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, it's a Frieren print.
Another one, nice.
Yes. This has no name. It might be for someone named Jacob. I'm not sure, but it says, "But then came a fool who praised me for the magic I acquired. The rest is history." Ooh. That is a great quote. Oh my gosh.
Is that from the show?
Yes. And it was Himmel that was the fool that praised Frieren for the magic you acquired.
Interesting.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, that is really good.
All right, give me a second to write this.
Oh yeah, no. That's completely fair. I mean, if you guys have some more questions for us, please by all means like type them out. Just because that's a pretty long question. It's gonna be like the entire.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it on his face.
Like, it's small enough.
Oh, that's funny. Frieren opening 1 or Frieren opening 2? Man, both are pretty solid, and I feel like both of them fit their respective, I guess, arcs really well. I mean, the first... It's funny because the first time I heard the first opening, I wasn't 100% sure if I was down with it because it felt a little high energy for a show like that, but then it just worked, and it grew on me. And then for opening 2... I really like it when it picks up, but I also feel like it may take a little too long for that build up because it's like really slow for like half of the opening and then it picks up. So that's a really tough one. I guess if I really had to pick one, I can't pick one.
I'm struggling too.
I can't pick one because I like both of them for completely different reasons. Like, I like the ending of the first opening where it's like, you know, and then for the second season, I just love whenever they like build it up and it's like, you know,
this is good. I'll just listen to you. I don't need to buy the soundtrack.
You know, anime openings are my thing.
Oh.
That's no, I'm just kidding. Not anymore. They used to be. I used to like really listen to a lot of anime openings, but like I've stopped because I'm too busy. But
that happens.
You know, every season there's, and I'm sure the chat will agree with me on this one. Every season there's like that one just anime opening that you're like, I cannot skip this.
Yes.
And yes, it's freaking good.
I'm not one to skip an opening. I don't know.
Ever?
Even on the TV shows that I watch that are not anime, I kind of want to. Right now, I'm rewatching 6 Feet Under, which great opening song. If you guys remember that one. But yeah, I don't know. I always listen.
Okay, interesting. See, I skip.
You're a skipper?
Like I skip unless I really like it, and then I'll be like, nah, I'm gonna listen. Yeah. Like do da da da. Like some of the openings in do da da da, I didn't skip, and then all the endings in do da da, I did not skip because they were really good. Let me. You know, I'll talk your ear off if you let me. Oh, here's a question. I think both of us can answer this. When not being so badass, what do you do in your free time?
For me, I love board games. I'm a huge Dune Imperium fan. Maybe you've heard me say this before. Very excited for the next Dune movie to come out. Like, I cannot wait. Yes. I love board games. Well, I also love Wingspan, which is a great board game as well. I'm a big jigsaw puzzle person. So I actually have a Frieren puzzle that I'm really excited to do. It's a 1,000-piece Frieren puzzle. I got it as a gift for Christmas, so I've got to do that soon. So lots of games and puzzles and traveling. Those are some of my and eating food.
Okay, good. I like that last one too. For me, like, I mean, I'm a big gamer. I love video games. I always have. Like, even before I started doing voiceover, I love video games. Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, you know, all that stuff. So I play a lot of video games. Kelsey is really into board games as well. So like we'll play board games.
We
Like,
gotta do board game night.
dude, we'll have to like grab you over and like be like, yo, board games, let's do it. So we do board games as well. And then watching shows, like I like comedies. So like we've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, that's a good one.
We were watching A Different World, which was like the Cosby Show spin-off where she went to college. And we had to stop because our HBO Max whatever that we were having for free like messed up.
They're
so we had to stop watching
on
it.
that. Oh.
It was dumb because we got it for free through our electric company and it just kept messing up. So we were like, just forget it.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, like wrestling, like I enjoy like wrestling.
That's cool.
I know Rig and I, we kind of bond over that. We're going to be going Wednesday to Austin to watch an AEW show because we want to see Sting before he retires.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's going to be kind of fun.
That's cool. I've never been to a wrestling show, and that's on my bucket list. I want to go.
It's pretty crazy. I used to go to the shows because I used to live in Tampa. Well, like around Tampa area. And they used to have it was called FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling, which was where they wrestled before they made it to like the main roster of WWE. So like SmackDown and Raw.
Cool.
Before that, that's where they would train.
The proving ground.
Yeah, so we got a chance to see a bunch of the wrestlers before they made it big. So like we saw Roman Reigns there before he was in WWE.
That's awesome.
Like I chatted with Bray Wyatt, like he's passed away, but like I got a chance to like chat with him and take pictures and just a bunch of different things. So that's another passion of mine. I'm not as into it as I used to be, but I still enjoy it from time to time.
Let's see what we got in here. This is a Frieren print for Lane. No special instructions, but she says, you are a talented VA and are doing a wonderful job as Frieren. Thank you,
That's so
Lane.
sweet.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
It's like, thank you. I love you too.
Thank you.
Let's see. I used to be into wrestling when I was a kid. Even saw TNA before Hulk Hogan took over. That's really funny. Watching as a friendship is born in the most wholesome thing. Nice.
Aww.
I agree. It's always fun seeing people be like, oh, I connect with this. But I know recently, Mallorie, we bought a board game called Wavelength.
I think I've heard of this.
And it's really fun. And it's like super easy, like super simple. You just have to be on the same wavelength as someone else.
Okay. Is it like The Mind? Have you ever played that one? Where
No, I haven't.
That one there's like no talking and you have to put numbers in order. That is really fun to play with a big group of people.
No, yeah.
Hard to play, but really fun.
No, I haven't played that. What's it say? Mallorie, would you consider yourself a Bane Gasset? Mallorie, would you consider yourself a Bene
Gesserit witch. Yes. Yes, that's from Dune. That's from Dune.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes, and I love to, in Dune Imperium, if you haven't played that game, I would love to play as the Bene Gesserits as well. It's one of my favorite spaces to go on the boards. So yes, I'm a Bene Gesserit witch through and through.
Is this a board game too? Like I know Dune, like the movie, obviously, and like the books and
they just released Dune Imperium with the first movie, and it is a fantastic strategy game. It does like take a while to learn, but once you learn it, it's amazing.
We got this.
And my group of friends, we've all kind of gone our separate ways, so they do have it now, I think, available to play online, but I miss the
the actual
crew.
in person. Yeah, I know, that makes sense. It looks like this is another Frieren one, no name, but they want the person standing before you is a mage that's lived for over 1,000 years.
Good quote. Yeah. Good quote.
See, I have a terrain building game called Fairy Tile that I bought right before the pandemic and never had a chance to play. Dude, man, I'm sorry. Like, that's like the worst. Like, when the pandemic hit, definitely the worst part about it for me was just not being able to see anybody.
I know. Well, that's where my friends and I, we started getting on Zoom every Tuesday night, just like watch a show together, like see each other during the pandemic, and here are, like 4 years later, we're still doing it every Tuesday night.
That's
on Zoom.
so
We get
great.
together.
That's nice though.
It is.
I know I tried to do a couple of like streaming like Jackbox games.
Oh,
which
yeah.
that was fun. And then that's kind of where I found out that like streaming consistently like wasn't really for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like since I really like video games, like I loved hanging out with everybody and I loved like chatting with everybody too. But like video games for me, I realized were more of a like relaxation.
Yes.
Like I need this time for myself to like relax.
Yes.
So that's kind of why I stopped it. And I was like, I feel bad because everyone seemed to really like it, but I was like, I just need this for my own like sanity.
Yeah, right now I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy because it came out on Switch, and that is really fun. It's very relaxing for me. I just go around, solve puzzles. I fly around on my broomstick, like collect little things. Like that's my kind of game.
Yeah. And just like I like this.
Yes.
Oh man, let's see. Any tips for voice acting using creating different voices? Take classes, practice.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest thing, work on your craft and the more you work on it, the more you improve. Ask for honest feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Have people that'll be honest with you that aren't going to just be like, oh yeah, that sounds great. It's like, no, I think you could work on this and like here's how you can and how you can get to where you need to be.
Yeah, I think knowing your strengths and weaknesses, because you have strengths, you have things that you can hone in on and grow. And then you might have areas that you might not be as good at, maybe your range or your ability to communicate a certain emotion. And so knowing your strengths and weaknesses and having a coach through that with classes and things like that, I think can really help.
Agreed. Also, we've got another Frieren for you.
Ooh.
This is just for Jason.
For Jason.
No quotes or anything like that. Just Frieren.
You got it, Jason.
Nice. Appreciate it, Jason. If you're there watching,
If you're here,
and if you're not, we appreciate you, Jason.
we still appreciate you.
I thought you said fake glasses for a moment. I'm sure that the chat is just loving the fact that I'm just like staring, like, oh, let me see what's going on. Let me see what they're saying over here. Moist. I can't even talk now.
It's that point in the story.
I know, right? Most of the anime voice actors who have Twitch play Fall Guys or Among Us together during the pandemic.
Oh, I did do a couple guests of Among Us, I think with Kyle Phillips maybe, and
Okay.
that was really fun.
That's
I'm so bad at it though. Like whenever I feel like I've been caught weaseling my way out of being like, it wasn't me, I promise.
Yeah. I just straight up like lie. Like I won a couple because I just straight up lied. But I know we played a lot of Jackbox, but I did play some Among Us and a little bit of Fall Guys as well. Now it's a Lethal Company. That's what everyone's playing. But no, for that game in particular, freaking Among Us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. The amount of salt sometimes that people get in that game.
Oh, true.
It's like, what are you talking about? No, I was here.
Why are you blaming
I was
me?
in the captain's cabin. What do you mean? I wasn't in the vent.
I kind of missed that game actually.
I know.
Okay, I just pulled another Frieren. This is for Patrick. No quote listed, but this is for Patrick. So
Yeah,
thank you,
dude,
Patrick.
people love Frieren. What is this show? I've never heard of it.
I don't know. I've never heard of it either.
It's a big. I guess it's a big thing. Like I don't know. Have you guys heard of Frieren before? I don't know. So it's this show. Yeah, no, it's. I freaking love that show. Like Frieren is. Oh.
I'm so grateful to be a part of a show that like I just genuinely love.
Same.
It's such a blessing.
Like it's one of those shows where I feel like even if I wasn't in it, I would still be sitting there going, "Hey, this is a freaking good show. Like I need to watch this, like through and through."
Yes.
Let's see. It looks like a reaction, like a question maybe.
Oh.
Well, I guess we answered this earlier, but reaction when you found out when you were cast.
Yeah. Happiness, joy, gratitude, all of those things. I knew it was something big.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was something big.
Same. So it's funny. It's same in it, but different in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So I had heard of Frieren through friends who were like, "Yeah, Frieren's supposed to be like the big show this season," and I was like, "Cool." And like that was like my reaction. I was just like, okay, like I'm probably not gonna be able to watch it because I'm busy. And I got called in for Jade for 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, cool. Like probably Walla bits. Like I'm cool with that. I get a chance to be a part of Frieren. This is great.
Yeah.
And Jade's like, yeah, so I'm gonna cast you as this character. I don't know if we're gonna go with Stark or Stark. Like it just depends on like the German, thing. But yeah, you're gonna be him. And I was like, cool. He probably shows up once and that's it. And then I go home and I talk to Kelsey, my wife, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm in this show, and like, I don't know, like, there's this character, and she's like, I think he's a main dude. I'm like, nah, you're
No
pulling my
way,
leg.
no way.
So then I looked it up, and I'm like, oh crap, he is. Interesting. So then we binged it.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was kind of my story of falling into Frieren, and then I absolutely loved it. I loved everything we were watching, and he's just, it's such a fun character. I love Shark so much.
He really is great. All right, I just pulled one out. It flew out, actually, so I think it's a sign. This is for Ryan. It's a Frieren print for Ryan. No quote listed. But,
it's all good.
Something happened. It flew right out, so I knew I had to do it.
Yeah, just, hey, listen.
Yes.
You're picking me next.
It's my turn.
Jordan was Freer falling. Nice.
Freer falling.
Freer falling. What's it called? Freaking Bon Jovi's End? Yes, that's the show.
Bon Jovi's
Freaking Bon Jovi's End.
You guys are clever.
Are you Swifties? Any of you good? I'm getting shark withdrawals these past dub episodes. Yes!
Me too.
Me
We
too.
were just talking about that.
Like, I miss our boy. I'm like, hey, I know he's here. I'm like, I know he's not a mage. Honestly, though, I would have laughed if he was just like, look, I know I'm not a mage, but like, I'm just bored, so I'm going to join the mage exam too.
He should have.
I think that would have been hilarious. He probably would have lost like first round, but I still think that would have been great.
He would have survived though, without a doubt.
No, he would have survived. I just don't think he would have caught the bird.
Yeah.
Like, but that's okay. Unless he was teamed with like, I don't know, Warble or something.
Yeah.
But, well, he's enjoying his, his Jumbo Berry specials.
Oh yeah.
So, let's get it. We got something else here. Oh, this one's for me.
Ooh.
Nice. Well, it looks like it's another Leon print.
Nice.
No name, no quotes. So I'm just gonna sign my name on it. So whoever you are, mysterious stranger number 2. Thank you for the Leon print. I hope that you're a big Trapped in a Dating Sim fan.
Nice.
I know I am. This is a freaking hilarious show. Have you seen it?
I haven't, no.
You need to. It is so... And I'm not saying this because, like, I'm Leon. Like, what we did with this show was just so funny.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, it's a comedy. And, you know, we stuck to the script, but, like, there are a couple, like, little improv moments where I was like, oh, let me just do something silly here.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, like, no joke, a lot of people for this show... and I've never seen this much like love for something. They were like, dude, I normally watch the sub, but the dub is just so funny. I can't not watch it in the dub.
I love that.
And I was like, good, they like it. So my plan, and I'm telling you guys my scheme for Trapped in a Dating Sim. My plan was I wanted it to be so funny that people have to keep rewatching it. So it's like The Office, where it's like they put it in the background.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
even if they're not watching it, they're watching it.
I like that.
So it gets more views. That was my scheme. Shh, quiet. Don't tell anybody. But it feels like I appreciate all the love for Leon and for Trapped in a Dating Sim, you guys.
Ooh, this one is for you.
Oh, okay.
Temenos, am I saying that right?
You are saying it right.
Temenos. No name on it, but
yes.
I think I have a quote, and they want it to be "The truth lies
in the flame." Yes.
Ooh, that's cool. It's holographic.
It is holographic, and this is my boy Temenos. For those that don't know, this is my character in Octopath Traveler 2,
Nice.
which is a video game by Square Enix, my first ever Square Enix game, which growing up as someone who enjoyed Final Fantasy, who enjoyed
Huge.
JRPGs, I was like,
Huge.
But he's a really fun character. He's the cleric, one of the 8 travelers you can pick. A little bit different of a voice than you would expect. He's very sophisticated, but he's sassy.
Mm-hmm.
So like the line, is, the truth lies in the flame.
Ooh.
So everything he says is up and down, and he's kind of sarcastic. He's like, so it's he's a great character.
Cool.
Kelsey's playing through the game right now. She's like, I freaking love your character. It's so cool.
I've been looking for a new game, and I've been kind of debating what the next one will be because on Hogwarts Legacy, I'm about done. I'm the type of person, though, that I'm very thorough when I play a game. I kind of like to nearly 100% a game. And
yeah,
so
same.
I'm like almost at the end of everything that I could do in Hogwarts. And so now I'm thinking, okay, what could be the next game? But maybe I should check this one out, Octopath Traveler. I've heard of it for sure. Like, it's got some hype behind it.
It's really solid. Like, you don't need to play the first one. It's one of those games where it's like you don't need the first game to like know the second one because like the story is kind of different.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying that they like the second one more because it took some quality of life improvements from the first one.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, now this is what you guys should have done for some of the first. Not that the first one's bad, but like. Mm-hmm. Here's some stuff that would have made it better, and like you've put it into this one.
That's cool.
If you play it, though, you gotta pick me.
Oh.
You can't like
no
Sarah.
Doubt.
Sarah, we didn't have in the game too. Like she's casty.
Oh, cool.
No, you gotta pick me. Sarah, if you're watching, Mallory's gonna pick me.
I will. I'm sorry, my allegiance lies here. Ooh, I have a question for you though. It says, what's it like helping direct Frieren?
Oh, okay. So that's a really cool like I said earlier, I wasn't expecting it to be something that I would get a chance to do. Like I was already thankful enough to be a part of the show, like acting wise. But I've been helping out with some assistant directing for everybody, or at least anybody that wants me there.
Yeah.
So I've done a little bit of things. Well, I've done a lot of things for Rig.
Mm-hmm.
I got a chance to do like the Psychopaths movie, like Psychopaths Providence with Caitlin.
Yeah.
Got a chance to work a little bit with like Mike on a couple little things. And I thought I was going to be Rig's assistant director again this season, but I'm not.
Oh, whoa.
So that's why like when he announced his shows and stuff, I didn't say anything because like I'm not. I've worked on some of the shows, but I'm not his official assistant.
Got it. Yeah, I didn't know how that works.
Yeah, so I was going to be just a floating assistant director, like in case anybody needed me.
Oh, nice.
And I guess something happened where they needed an assistant director at night for Studio 3, like for Jade.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Hey, Jordan, do you want to be the assistant, like the official assistant director for Studio 3,
That's
like
awesome.
this season?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course."
Yeah.
So like getting a chance to, I'm like, I gotta freaking direct it too. Like this is so cool. But it's been great. I've gotten a chance to work with a couple people, and like I said, getting a chance to work with Jade. One, as an actor is really cool because she's just so knowledgeable. Like she's such a great director and a great actress too.
Definitely.
But getting a chance to work with her on the other side where it's like I'm not actor Jordan, I'm director Jordan, and we get to like talk about, hey, like this is what I'm looking for, like when you direct these people, or hey, I got you these extra takes or these like alts in case you want them.
Yes.
Like,
that's big.
Let me know, or like even name pronunciations, because that show has got a ton of German name pronunciations. I'm like, hey, Ben Phillips, he voices Denkin. He and I had like a little joke because I did not know how to say Richter's name, like pronounce it correctly in German. And I listened to like the little guide Jade had given me, but I still wasn't sure what it was. So I got like 5 different takes. And then Ben texts me and I'm like, I think we got something. Something should work here.
One of them.
And Ben texts me. He texted me a couple days ago after the episode came out, and he goes, looks like they went with this pronunciation. And I was like, excellent. Good thing we gave them multiple choices.
They have 20 to choose from.
So it's been a lot of fun working from that front. Obviously, acting's still like the number one love for me, but I think directing gives me the opportunity to like let different creative juices flow. So I always appreciate that as well. Nice. And Frieren's that's an incredible show. And the fact that now I get to put that on my resume as a director too. it's like,
huge.
thank you.
All right, should you go in the cauldron?
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we got a couple
Down
more.
to the last couple.
I'll get this one. It's looking like an El Mousey.
Elena Elise.
Oh, I completely butchered that. That was my second guess. So. To Jeremy, no quote, but it says up and coming voice actor, and you've become one of my biggest inspirations. Hope to meet you at a con soon. So that's really sweet.
Thank you, Jeremy. Yes, and best of luck in your voice acting career. That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. I feel like it's so crazy to me because I remember 10 years ago being like a fan of anime and also, you know, being someone who enjoyed acting and like wanting to break into the industry and not thinking that was ever going to happen just because it feels like such a far away dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, man, I can't, like, not that I can't, but like, this is just so far away. Like, am I ever going to be able to make it there? And looking back, you know, now 10 years in the future, and it's just like, man, here I am, like, getting a chance to do this. So, Jeremy, if you're watching, like, keep it up, man.
Yes.
Like, it's a journey, and it's definitely a marathon. It's not a race.
Yes, and don't get discouraged because sometimes you'll have wins and sometimes you won't. Sometimes there'll be slow periods and sometimes there'll be really busy periods. But you know, as long as you're committed to yourself, you believe in yourself. That's what's important.
100%.
All right, my turn to choose. All right, it's a Frieren print for Tyrond G. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. And the quote is, "Let me smooch you, Dio."
Okay.
I don't know who Dio is, but I support it.
Let me smooch you, Dio. Best Frieren quote.
Yeah, love that quote. I don't remember that.
All right, Mallorie, when you heard on Frieren a song 1,000 Years in Twitter, how did you feel seeing a video about Frieren and Himmel's past? Oh, that video of like the 1,000 years,
Yes.
where it's like, yeah.
I saw that and I love it. That song is so perfect
It is.
for their whole relationship. And also this song was in my head the entire day. I could not get it out of my head. But it was, yeah, it's perfect.
I saw it too, and Kelsey watched it with me, and she's like, that's perfect. She's like, that song is just perfect.
We haven't even sung it, and it's already in my head. For 1,000
There we go.
years.
It's good. That's a start quote right there. It's good. So
It is? Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's the whenever he takes a bite of the
Oh, yeah.
of the Salisbury steak. Is
That's-
that what it is? Salisbury steak?
Hamburg steak?
Hamburg steak. Salisbury steak.
Also a good meal, though.
Agreed. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We've got 2 things left in the bucket.
We are nearing the end.
Nearing the end, so we appreciate you guys staying and sticking
Thanks
with
for
us this
sticking
far.
around. Yes.
So I think, is it my turn or is
I
it your
think
turn?
it's your turn, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will pick
Actually,
this.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but
Well, this is perfect. I just answered this, but I'll answer it again. What's it like working with Jade? And you can answer it too, if you want to go first.
yeah, she's amazing. She and I worked together on High School DxD. Actually, I think one of the seasons she helped direct. That's where I first got to know her, and since then I feel like we've only grown closer. But I really respect her as a director. She has a really good sense of what's right and what feels
Agreed.
right for the character. Obviously, as an actress, she's absolutely incredible as well. And then just as a human being,
It's cool.
top tier. So
She's
it's
cool.
amazing.
I agree 100%. I know I said it before, but working with her as an actor, where she's the director, she's super knowledgeable. Working with her as a director, where she's the director, again, really super knowledgeable, communicates really well, very organized, very thorough. And just as a person too, like I had never really known her super well, because we worked on Trapped in a Dating Sim together. She was Olivia, and because I was the assistant director for that, I got a chance to like direct her a couple times, and I was just like, man, she's really good. But I never, we were never like close. We never really knew each other until Frieren, where because of Shark and coming in regularly and now being the AD, it's like I've gotten a chance to talk to her more, and she's just a really cool person. Like, she's super sweet. She loves to joke around, you know, but at the same time she can like reel it back in and be like, hey, all right, you know, now we need to like get this take. Just consummate professional through and through. She's really cool. So if you guys ever get a chance to meet her at a con or something, Jade's great.
All right. Well, hopefully we have signed all the prints, because the last thing that I pulled out of the cauldron is another question. So please put in the chat if you haven't seen your print come up and we've missed it.
A last question.
Oh my
Although
gosh.
we might get a couple, but like what a
This says, has the show impacted your career? If yes, how so? 100%. Yes. It has impacted my career. Just being able to play the title character in a show is something I've never done before, but certainly been a goal of mine. And for it to be a show like Frieren, that is so amazing. It's incredible. It's opened up all sorts of doors for me, one of which is just being able to come out to cons and meet everybody. I get to go all across the US this year. I'm really excited to just go out and be able to meet people, because sometimes when you're in the booth and you're recording, you don't get a chance to really understand the fandom that's around it. And so going out and seeing how passionate people are about the show, about characters, like nothing compares to that. So it's impacted my career in the very best way. And also just the community online that I've been able to build. You guys are incredible. I love interacting with you. I love it when you share fan art and memes and all sorts of videos with me. Like, yes, send them all over. I always look at all memes. Of them. Me too.
Oh man, no, and you've been killing it too. So
thank you.
Yeah, same. Like, you know, Stark. I think he's like the biggest character I've gotten in like a big show, which has been incredible. Like, the love that fans have been able to pour out on Twitter or just meeting me like at these conventions. In terms of conventions, like, it's opened up more doors and more opportunities. It feels like certain cons that maybe might have like passed you by, you know, and not for like any personal reason, but just, hey, you know, like, we're focused on like bringing in guests and you know, money. It's a business. Like, you know, it feels like they're maybe taking like a second glance and like, oh, hey, you know, like he's in Frieren, like maybe we should invite him. And then just like getting the opportunity to talk to people about it. I've gotten other actors come up to me and be like, hey man, like, you sound really great in Frieren. And you know, whenever someone compliments you, sometimes you're like, well, what do I say to this? This makes me feel happy, but also like, what do I say? Because I don't want to come across as like a jerk or like a big head or anything. But it's so cool, like having them come up and just say like, hey man, like, you know, like, awesome work, like it's great to see you know, having these wins, and it's cool to see, you know, that hard work of 7 years doing this paying off and in full and stuff. So it's impacted my career quite a bit. Plus I get a chance to meet like all these great fans and stuff now. So it's always fun chatting with you guys about the show.
Yes. Well, that is all of our prints. I'll let Jordan see if there's any last questions on there, but I just want to start off by thanking you guys for being here. I want to thank Streamily for helping organize this event. I want to thank Jordan for coming over to my house.
Yes, thank you for the invite.
A co-signing.
Thank you for the invite.
I really appreciate it. So thank you for tuning in. Do we have any last questions?
It looks like we've got one. It says, did you love the scene where Himmel kneels down, inserting the ring to Frieren's ring finger? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
That was such a good scene.
Oh, so good and beautiful. The colors, just how they've, you know, animated it with his. His
for
cape
the
coming
cape
out.
that got me. I was just like, that's so cool.
One of the best, definitely. But hopefully, lots more to come. Hopefully, there's more Frieren. This is not the end of it.
Hopefully,
Season 2, maybe a movie. I don't know.
Crossing our fingers.
I mean,
like, we're hoping. Like, I think it's popular enough where I can see it getting a second season once this ends, but like, we'll see, you know. But let's hope, let's pray, like, let's do it. Well, yeah, guys, like, thanks so much for showing up. We appreciate you hanging out with us for this nice hour and 45 minutes while we talk about the show, sign some awesome prints. We appreciate you guys' questions as well. Mallorie and I had a great time with you guys. Mallorie, is there anything that you wanted to plug? Like, follow us on our Twitters, our Instagrams.
Give us a follow and keep watching Frieren and keep sending me memes.
Yes, keep sending us memes for sure. We love to meet you guys. Tell your local cons about us. We're always down for some signings and for meeting you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll catch you guys on the flip. Keep watching the show.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.